Hello, everyone. Hey, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm doing another celebrity reading. This one is a requested reading from Bridget O'Hara. Please do a reading on Harry Styles. Will he ever be with Zayn again? He is an Aquarius. Hold up, let me hold this up real quick. So, shout out to Bridget. Yes, Bridget, I have time. Of course, I will do this reading for you, okay? Bridget had responded on a reading, on a video I had did yesterday. I had did a Orca reading for 2023 on the zodiac signs Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. So for many of you, if any of those zodiac signs resonate with you, please feel free to check it out. Okay, this is it right here. Sorry about that. There we go. And I will be going down the list with the next three zodiac signs. Okay, so for those that are newbie, okay, make sure you hit that like button as well as subscribe to your sister and hit that notification so you know when I'm uploading videos. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm getting ready to get started. I'm gonna give you what you want. This will pretty much be a update reading on Harry Styles, and plus I'm going to answer those questions for many of you, as far as those that are inquiring about his love life, shall I say, whether when he was with Zayn as well as with Lewis. Harry looks very handsome in this picture. Yes, indeed. Check this out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this picture right here. I like it. It really stands out to me. And let me see what else. Now, last time I did a reading on Harry Styles, it was 2 months ago. I normally like to go at least 3 months, kind of like for things to play out. But already, what came out in that reading that I did on Harry Styles, it was 2 months ago. It's called Celebrity Readings Harry Styles. Harry Styles. I did it on November the 7th of 2023, and then the one before that was a year ago. Actually, I did two of them a year ago. But pretty much what I said, is pretty much playing out, shall I say, when it comes to Harry and Olivia. I already figured out that was a PR move, okay? I figured that one out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started this reading. Let me see what I'm picking up about Harry in the present, and then we'll take it from there, okay? Here is a group picture of Harry and his ex bandmates. I don't know all of their names, but I do see Zayn and I see Lewis in there. Alrighty. Let me put this on the charger. So if I need it, I have it. Let me set this up here. I don't need it yet. I'm going to be using the Oracle Psychic deck. I do sense that Zayn and Olivia are still friends. But as far as anything other than that, it's just a PR move, okay? It's pretty much like partnership alliance. You do for me, I do for you. You make me look good, I make you look good, okay? A lot of celebrities do that, especially when they trying to hide, if not their sexuality, they want to look a certain way in the public, if you know what I mean. What I want to know right now, I'm setting my attention. I'm looking at Zayn, his beautiful eyes, the eyes of the winner to our soul. What's presently going on with Zayn? What is presently going on with Zayn in his personal life? What's presently going on with Zayn in his personal life? Seeking clarity about Zayn. Did I say Zayn? Harry. I don't know why Zayn popping up. Must be something up to it. Must be something to that. Harry. That's what I want to know about Harry. So let me get focused. I apologize. But for some reason, Zayn popped up on my mind for some reason. All right, let me get focused. I want to know what's present going on with Harry. Anything the spirit wants to know about Harry Styles. What's present going on with Harry Styles? Anything the spirit wants to know about Harry Styles. Uh-uh. All right, family. Your sister is focused. I don't know why I was saying Zayn for. Must be something to that. But anyway, I'm back being focused now. All right, what is present going on with Harry Styles? Anything the spirit wants us to know about Harry Styles? Okay, right here, hope you can see. Right here, I have recognition and reward. So this just lets me know behind the scenes, Harry will be either he's presently, being acknowledged behind the scenes. Um, it can be that he's been acknowledged by someone, or he is, receiving recognition. When it comes to his career. But this say recognition reward. So he's either being acknowledged, receiving recognition and reward. It can be personal or business slash career related. Okay, but this is him. It's like all eyes are on Harry and he's being acknowledged. But if this is not pertaining to a career, it could be he's being acknowledged by someone. Okay, someone is noticing him. And then it could be both. Right here, this is upside down. This is foundation and achievements. And when I look at this picture, I think about someone that's looking at home, someone who's looking at home, and they are definitely inspired by what they see, and they have the full package. See that? And this foundation is very strong. His card is upside down. So it's something about this home, his home life, his personal life. Okay? He's not feeling a sense of achievement there when it comes to at home. And I think about who all do he live with. I mean, does he stay with his parents, or does he live by himself, or is Olivia still living there in his home? That I do not know. But this speaks about shaking foundation, and also he can not be feeling inspired by home. It really depends on what's going on behind the scenes at home. But this right here is not a positive sign at all. I think about, he feeling a sense like something is lacking. Next, upside down. This is the solar plexus chakra card. It represents I can. Harry is saying I can't. He's saying I can't about something. At the head, I have the authority card. This would be Harry. He's at the head. At the head, this speaks about someone that carried himself as a leader, and he's definitely not a follower. I mean, he's pretty much like a trendsetter. You notice Harry's doing him. You really never see him being a follower. But anyway, this speaks about someone that carries the characteristic of authority figure. He's operates as far as being logic as well as using mental control. Okay. And pretty much a lot of the characteristics that's pertaining to someone that carries himself as a leader. Those are the qualities that that Harry has. And I also think about a parent also. Now, a parent could be on his mind as well, but by this being at the head, this would be Harry. Over here is upside down. This is patience. See how that person looking at that seed? That seed means something to Harry. Upper represents growth. Upside down is the opposite of that. So you would say he's feeling very impatient about this seed, whatever the seed means to him. Something that's not growing. Something that's not growing. It can be due to the fact that a relationship is not growing. Could be going in circles, or maybe he has outgrown a relationship, or it can be pertaining to something else. It could be a project. But whatever this means to him, he's feeling very impatient about it because it's not growing. Over here in the secret place, I have suffering and silence. So when Harry's out and about, he's walking around smiling, acting like everything is everything. On the inside, yeah, he's feeling a sense of grief, possibly despair, possibly, um, you know, fear-based thoughts. But something is going on with it. What stands out to me more than anything is grief. A lot of time when a person is suffering in silence, they're dealing with some mental challenges. Let me just say that. He could be dealing with the mental conflict, and that's having the inability to get over something or someone. Let me read up on this real quick. This is in a secret place. Hold on, family. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limited negative beliefs? Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. And like I said, family, it really depends on what's going on with him in his personal life. Because this could be pertaining to relationships. This card follows trapped in fear. The number 8 mental card, when your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and letting go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available. So do you hear that? This card also speaks about the need to heal and let go of mental distress. Okay. And also, I think about he's holding on to something that's bothering him, but the spirit is saying it would be beneficial if he get to that place of releasing and letting it go, or letting them go. It just depends on what this means to Harry. But in the present, he's still going through the motions. He's suffering in silence. This is something personal to him, and he's keeping it to himself. To how you say it's clutched to his bosom. He's keeping it to himself. In the middle, this is the temptation card. Had this card been upward, I would say Harry is presently experiencing being tempted. Okay, and I think about addictions. I think about addictions, but his card is not upward. This would be him being tempted. His card is upside down. So if he was experiencing some temptation, it looks like he's not being affected by it in the present as far as being tempted. Okay, right now he's not feeling tempted right now. And I think about addiction. I think about drugs, alcohol, sex. Sex can be an addiction also. Also, another form of addiction can be a workaholic. Another form of addictions can be, attracting the wrong kind of individuals to you, or groups for whatever reason that does not serve you. Okay, but so this would be Harry pretty much not being tempted at this time. Now, also with this card being upside down, this could let me know that someone outside of Harry that he's close to, that he allowed to get close to him, is feeling tempted. Okay, but it's not Harry. Okay, let's continue. And there are timelines to my readings. Let me just say that there are timelines to my reading. A lot of this is playing out in the now, and a lot of this is going to be playing out in the coming days and weeks ahead, okay? So if many of you who do follow his career, uh, you would know for yourself. As far as seeing certain things playing out. Right here, we have passion initiated. So if Harry was feeling, a sense of despair, feeling depressed in a dark place, right here, he's coming out of it. This is passion initiated. This is someone who's getting a jush back. Okay, this is someone who's feeling very inspired and creative. Next, we have obstacles and challenges. This card came out upward. This card also speaks about power struggle as well. So from what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing that it looks like, Harry is going to be experiencing some obstacles. And you see how this person is walking on this plank and they have to jump hoops. See that? Like they have to jump hoops just to get across. This can be in business or this can be personal. But notice when I set my intentions, I want to know what's going on with Harry in the present. I pretty much want to know what's going on with him behind the scenes. So a lot of it can be related to what's going on in his personal life. Next, I have spiritual strength. This would be Harry behind the scenes seeking spiritual strength. I can see him doing a lot of praying and meditating. He probably was feeling kind of weary like, and definitely trying to tap in and seek help from source as far as guidance. At the head, yep, I was right. Right here is rest and rejuvenate. This is Harry behind the scenes. This is him spending some quiet a long time, and he is tapping in. See, he's meditating. So this is good to know. So this lets me know Harry could be quite intuitive. He's not going by what he think. I truly believe he moves by accordingly how he feels. That's that moving to where you're operating in I know, okay? But this is him, resting behind the scene as well as meditating, seeking answers moving forward. Over here, this is wisdom. Now, this is interesting right here. This card came out upward. This is somebody that's very wise, and they're looking back at a family structure. See that? And they like what they see. They like what they see. So by me looking at this card, you can say, you know, from the wise perspective, you can say that this is something that Harry would like to have someday, cause he has money, so he has a security, but he's not married and he doesn't have any children, and I don't even know if he want any children, but it's somebody that's looking back, okay, at this family structure. It's about this family structure that they like what they're seeing, okay. Now, who he end up getting married to, whether it be a male or female, I don't know. Okay, but this lets me know this is something that he would like to have someday, cause he has the home, he has the money, but it's still like something is missing. And this also can let me know that he's not with his other half as far as somebody that he would like to get married to. He's not with the individual yet, but this is something he would like to have. How do they say the full package? So if you look at these two together, he feels very impatient because this what seed is not growing. It just depends on what that seed means to him. Over here, this is positive movement forward. So no matter what we see here, behind the scenes, Harry's going to get himself together, and there should be positive movement forward. In his current situation, let me just say that in his current situation, as far as his decision making moving forward, there should be positive movement forward. It just depends on how he moved from this day forth. In the middle, I have trapped in fear. That's interesting. See how that person like in a cage? Now he's not in a cage, but obviously he feels stuck. He feels trapped. This is someone that's in a environment they really want to be in. And it also depends on who's also inside of that environment as well. But right here, he definitely feels trapped in fear. It can be his relationship. It can be something pertaining to his career. Maybe he's trapped in a contract that he wants out of. It just depends on what this means to him. Okay, I'm gonna go around one more time. Now you're gonna see a lot of this right here, ups and downs, okay? Because there are timelines to my readings. Okay, right here on the bottom, we have material harvest. It's upside down. Had this card been upward, this would let me know all the hard work Harry has been putting in. His hands are out and he's coming to some money. That's pretty much what it means, okay? That which he has sown, he is reaping. His card upside down. So this means something to Harry. Whatever this means to him, his hands are still out, and whatever it is that he's waiting on, he hasn't received it yet. Okay, he has not received it yet, but his hands are still out. And remember, we saw the patient card and it was upside down. Now, let me say this: it doesn't really have to pertain to money. It can be a individual. It can be a person that he's waiting on. Let me just say that, especially if we're looking at some kind of separation or breakup behind the scenes. But anyway, his hands are out. But whatever this means to Harry, whether it's money or relationship, he's still waiting. He's still waiting. It's like it's on hold. And maybe he's waiting on more money to come in. Right here, this is the Destiny card. It is upward. In this particular timeline, Harry is feeling very lucky. He feels like luck is on his side. The next card is upside down. This is rejoice and celebration. In this particular timeline, whether it's in the present or just hasn't played out yet, Harry's not feeling the need to celebrate, okay? He's not in a celebrating mood. At the head, this will be Harry. This is the third eye chakra card, represents I see. So this is Harry receiving clarity. You can also say he's having an aha moment saying, oh, okay, I see. But this is him operating in knowing. Okay, he's not in the dark about a situation. He's saying, I see. Next, we have the light card. This card represents renewal of life, contentment, and growth. Also, I think about someone that, if he was like, in a funk, feeling, feelings of grief and despair, because we did see suffering in silence, this would be him coming out. He's getting outside, allowing the sunlight to hit his body. He's in better spirits right here. He feels a sense of renewal of life. I think I kind of went backwards. I meant to go boom, 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 boom. No, boom, no, boom, 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 boom. I think I went boom, 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 boom. But anyway, all right. In the middle, I have harmony. It just depends on who this is. It doesn't have to be a female. It can be a male. But in this particular timeline, there's harmony between Harry and somebody. Right here, they're getting along. There's peace and harmony in this particular timeline. It just depends on who this is. All righty. So obviously, behind the scenes, Harry's still experiencing some personal, challenges, obstacles that he's still trying to overcome. All righty. Let me go down the timeline. Let me see something. Okay, first I'm going to start with Harry and Lewis. What his last name? Tomlinson. I'm just going to say Lewis. Divine Spirit. How does Harry feels about Lewis? How does Harry feel about Lewis, his ex bandmate, his ex group member? Mm. Okay, hold on. I need to facts check. Okay, this is quite interesting. Now remember, family, you know what? I forgot to use my disclaimer. I apologize. Let me use my disclaimer because I'm supposed to use it in the beginning. Whatever you see in here in this reading concerning Harry Styles, it is allegedly, it is not facts, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Now, that being said, I wanted to know in the present, okay, in the present, and we know things can change, but this is what I'm getting in the present. You know, what's going on in Harry's mind concerning Lewis, okay, his ex bandmate. How does he feel about him? Okay, right here I got movement, choices, and decisions. This is someone behind the scenes. This would be Harry. Behind the scenes, he's looking at his options. You see that? He's making movement behind the scenes and he is looking at his options. He hasn't picked a choice yet, but he's looking at it. See that? And he can go through any of these doors. He hasn't gone through them yet, but he's planning on going through one of these doors. It has here movement, choices, and decision. So he has a decision to make. He hasn't made it yet, but he's planning on making a decision. Now, with that being said, I want to know, you know, what's going on in that head of his concerning Lewis. I got the heart chakra cards upside down. So I don't know if these two fall out. You know, they still might be friends, but this upside down, this says I don't love. This is saying I don't love. Now, I have heard rumors. I try not to go by what I hear as far as rumors, but I have heard rumors about, you know, Harry being, it's a good chance, allegedly he could be bisexual. A lot of people want to say that he's gay, but whatever. I don't care about nobody's sexuality. He's grown, he can do him. But there have been rumors about, Harry being involved with Zayn as well as with Lois. But anyway, I have here I don't love. So I don't know if these two have fallen out or what. Right here, this is the intuition card. And we have seen the card pop up. It's called rest and rejuvenation. That's someone that's taking time to still and quiet the mind so they can tap inside, inwardly to receive answers. Now, right here, concerning this situation with Lewis, Harry is not tapping inside concerning Lewis, okay? It's like the spirit is saying he needs to use his intuition, but he's not, okay? And also, I think about somebody, that's being ignorant as well because they're not using their intuition. So now I'm starting to wonder, and I'm not saying that he wasn't attracted to him, but now I'm starting to, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what popped up in my spirit. Harry is a flirt. He is definitely a flirt. So now I'm wondering, by this card being upside down, lack of intuition when it comes to his relationship with Lewis. Now I'm wondering, was he just flirting with him? You know, um, he liked him, but I'm not getting I love with these two. I'm not getting I love. Now I cannot tell you how Lewis feel about Harry, but when I'm looking at Harry's eyes, you know, I'm getting this right here. I don't love in the ways that matter. Okay, 'cause a lot of people looking at it from perspective of Harry could have been like in love with Lewis. A lot of times people hook up with people. It can be due to temptation. As far as lust, let me just say that a lot of people get lust and love mixed up. Because you can have sex with a person that don't mean you love them or you are in love with them. And I do sense that Harry is definitely a big flirt. Now he was around Lewis for whatever reason, cause I did see the pictures, and I do see, and you can see the chemistry there. Let me just say that. But anyway, I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at the messenger, okay? But I do sense Harry being a flirt, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. Divine Spirit seeking clarity. How does, in the present, Harry feels about Zayn Malik? How does Harry feel about Zayn Malik? How does Harry feel about Zayn Malik? Okay. I asked a question in the present. What's going on in the head of his concerning Zayn Malik? This is upside down. This is the waiting game. This is someone who has a decision to make. And remember, we saw the card movement, choice, and decision. Someone who has a decision to make, but Harry is looking at all of his options. So, according to the spirit, he has options. Let me just say that. He has options. But this lets me know that time is ticking and he got time to make his decision. Concerning Zayn, whatever decision he has to make, it's like the spirit is saying time is up. So whatever window that was going on with Harry and Zayn, like the spirit is saying time is up. That ship has sailed. Okay? That ship has sailed. Time is up. Next is upside down. This is the sacral. Chakra card represents I want. Represents I want. This is upside down. It's saying I don't want. Harry is saying I don't want Zayn in the present. I don't know if this is out of anger. I don't know if this is out of resentment. But in the present, I'm getting I don't want. And remember, he has options. Okay, we don't know what's going on with Harry behind the scenes. Over here, I have the moving on card. This is someone who has a decision to make, and they made their decision. As you see, what? They moved on. So, with that being said, behind the scenes, I'm going to say allegedly, but behind the scenes, I don't see Harry and Zayn hooking up anytime soon. It looks like that ship has sailed. Harry is pretty much moving on from, whatever it was that was going on with him and Zayn. It doesn't mean that Zayn doesn't cross his mind as well as Lewis. Okay, let me just say that. But this ship has definitely sailed. Time is up. I don't want. Moving on. That's self-explanatory. Okay? But remember, all this is allegedly. We have to let things play out. So that's interesting. Okay. Divine Spirit, how does in the present Harry feels about Olivia Wilde? What does the Spirit have to say about Harry? Thoughts about Olivia Wilde? His thoughts and feelings. What are Harry's thoughts and feelings about Olivia Wilde? What are Harry's thoughts and feelings about Olivia Wilde? Okay. And we did see that. Harmony card. Like I said, it can be two males, two females. There's really no gender when it comes to, like tarot readings and all of that, as well as oracle readings. But anyway, um, let's look. Oh, okay. From what I'm seeing here, family. From what I'm seeing here, I don't know. I see that ship sailing as well eventually. Okay, I have here moving on. It has here moving on, and I told you what this means. Someone who has a decision to make, they think about moving on, and they made their decision. They have moved on. Now this hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen soon, soon and very soon. Next, we have the disruption card. Had this card been upward, I would say this is Harry energy. Okay. This speaks about, someone's foundation being shaken up due to their actions. But this card is upside down. So it's someone outside of Harry. And as you see, I was setting my attention on Olivia. So whatever Olivia's doing, okay, whatever she's doing, she's disturbing Harry's peace of mind. She's disturbing his peace of mind. She's shaking his foundation up. Right here, this is triumph and success. And remember, we saw that positive movement forward card. So that could have a lot to do with his relationship with Olivia. Maybe eventually he's just gonna move on and be solo and take his time and just date and flirt and do him. Okay. But anyway, only time will tell. This is someone who's dealing with a mental anguish. Uh, but right here, he is releasing whatever that's been bothering him. He's releasing it and moving forward. Triumph and success. Okay? He's no longer holding on to whatever that was bothering him. He's releasing it. Right here, remember this came out when I did the reading on Zayn. It's in her spread as well. This is the waiting game. Someone who has a decision to make. In her spread, it's upside down too. Time is up. Harry, like, you gotta go. Over here next, we got emotional withdrawal. So obviously, something is bothering him concerning his so-called relationship with Olivia. This is him. This is someone that's moving away from somebody. And we have the transformation card. This represents um, growth, changes. So I really don't see, even though we saw that harmony card, that relationship card, it don't mean it's gonna stay like that. It doesn't mean it's going to stay like that. And then who knows really who that card is pertaining to because I know it's looked like Harry is with Olivia, but I don't see him being with her that long. I really don't. I really don't. So who know he could be seeing somebody. Harry's very private. Let me just say that he's very private. So I mean he hasn't even really came out with his sexuality yet. He's pretty much being low key doing him behind the scenes, and I do sense that he is bi. Okay, and he's definitely free spirit, and he's a private individual. So whoever that he's kicking it with behind the scenes, we wouldn't know it unless it come out. And you notice how by him being with a female, he's been seen in public with her, we very seldomly see him out and about with a male. The only guys we saw that I know of is his bandmates, his ex bandmates. And I'm not saying that he doesn't care about Zayn, that he doesn't care about Lewis, but what came out came out. It's not my opinion. So don't nobody get mad at your sister, okay? I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. But anyway, and then who knows? It could be, even though the I don't love card came out for Lewis, it could be that he's not in love with Lewis. Okay, a lot of people, feel like, oh, he's in love with Lewis, and he could be. I'm just a messenger. But I know when in my readings, the spirit be on it. That's all I'm saying. Go back and check a lot of my old, videos I did on, Harry, as well as on Zayn. The spirit is on it. But I always say let things play out. I pretty much see, Harry moving forward because we did see him moving forward positively. I see him doing him. We also saw the card movement, choices, and decisions. So he's going to be making bold moves behind the scenes, privately, and he's going to be making decisions. As far as he has options. He has options, and he's going to be doing him behind the scenes. That's all I can tell you, family. Harry's going to be doing him behind the scenes. And I don't see him and Olivia being together that long either. And they probably already stopped, being out and about taking pictures together. Because that was just a PR move anyway. I'm going to use this real quick. I'm going to end this reading. This is the Love Oracle card. This will give me a just of idea what's going on with Harry behind the scenes. I told many of you. The spirit be backing me up. Okay, I told many of you. Look at that seduction. He is a flirt. I'm trying to tell you, Harry is a flirt, and he enjoys it. He's a flirt. He gets off on it. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I told you. Chaser. This is one who pursue an individual that they got their eye on. Chaser. Codependent relationships. Fear of abandonment issues. Now this is interesting. fear of abandonment issues. Now, this is someone that really don't want to be alone, but whomever is around, not saying that this is Harry, but a lot of times whomever is around, they will gravitate to because they don't want to be alone. So that's still part of, temptation. Um, that's interesting. See that chaser. And we have passion. Insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. I told you, family. You see that word, having fun. Passion. So this is the juice that was going on with him behind the scenes. He's doing him. He's having fun. And whatever or whomever that had a hold on him before, that was causing him mental anguish, he is releasing it. Okay? Because there are timelines to my reading. If it haven't happened yet, it's going to happen. He's going to get to that place of whomever that had a hold on him, they will no longer have a hold on him no more. He's releasing it and moving forward. Now, who he's going to end up moving forward with, that is the question. But anyway, I'm through this reading. This is my update reading on Harry Styles. And I also wanted, to answer the questions about, Harry and Olivia, Harry and Lewis, and Harry and Zayn. So I hope you got your answer, family. Peace and love to you all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If you have any requests, put them down below. Make sure you hit that like button. Support your sister. It is free. As well as share and subscribe. Bye for now. Yeah, let things play out. But Harry's going to be just fine. Remember, we saw a positive movement forward. He just got to get over the hurdle of the obstacles of pain, whatever it was, or whomever that had a hold on him up here to release it or them. And he's going to. Peace.